Hey, what's going on? Hey, you had Mr. Law Jones signing up with you this evening. I hope all is well with you. Hope y'all staying safe and everything. If you haven't done so already, take a second, just to click like, subscribe to the channel. Greatly appreciate the support. I think I had gained like about 3 or 4 new subscribers. Thank you very much. I'm trying to keep cranking out these videos around here, trying to get a little bit better at it. This is my 94 Cadillac Deville. I had actually showed this car in some couple videos. I've done a little, mechanic work on it. I bought this car about a little over a year ago. It had about 59,000 miles when I got it. Bought it out of Alabama. Drove it. I was able to drive it home to Dallas. 625 miles, no problem. Very, very good car. Very good riding car. I put some money into it. Fixing stuff on it. So it's got like 66,000 miles on it now. So I drive this here and probably like 2 or 3 other vehicles that I have. So so I just try to keep everything rotated. So this video here, I ain't got no mechanic work as of done yet. I need to do something to it, mainly the power steering system on here. Anybody who has a 4.9, they know those power steering systems are notorious for whining very badly. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that real soon, replacing the power steering lines and putting another pump on. I put one on here before, but I didn't replace the line. So got a restriction issue with it, so it whines still. I'm so tired of that. So beautiful car, but hate the whining. So but anyway, this is going to be a little bit different video here. So if you got like a 94 to 99 DeVille, like I said, this will be a little bit different video. So what I'm doing here is I'm actually going to be installing a aftermarket stereo system in here. So my factory one finally went out, so I got the old one down, which is real easy on here. So what I had to do is so I can get ready to install a factory system into these Cadillacs here. Now, they're very different from all the GM cars, which is crazy. So what I found out is, Cadillac, they made about 3 or 4 different stereo systems for these DeVilles and stuff, Sevilles, Eldorados, all that stuff. So you have the basic system, you have active audio, and then you have the Bose. I'm glad this car don't have a Bose system, but it does have active audio. So it has like 9 speakers in this car. And then you have the standard ones that had like 4 speakers or whatever it is, 4 or 6 speakers, whatever that was. And so what I found out, I have to use like a bypass harness kit to put like an aftermarket radio in here. But as you see right here, this car here has 2 amps in here. So you have one right here, and then over on the side right here, you see that silver box. That's the brain box for these stereos and stuff here. And then I got to put like an adapter system in here to make this work, with everything I have. So there's 3 plugs right there. So I'm told those 3 plugs have to come out and go into the harness setup, and it do have to run all the way out. So but anyway, this is the harness bypass I have to use for this car. I'll make sure I put a link below. That way you can go ahead and check it out. If you have this type of car, I always want to put like a, like I said, different sound systems from the factory. This will be it. I already had opened this up here, so I was going to stretch this out. According to Metra online, the manufacturer who makes these harness kits for stereos, they said this harness is actually like 204 inches long. So it's literally just enough. It's more than enough to really like kind of run from the trunk all the way throughout the car. And then of course I'm going to have to route it through the dash and all that stuff, make it real clean. So I'm going to take some panels off and all that stuff here. So I'm going to be doing a video here. So I'm going to try to keep it limited down to many parts as possible. Not too many parts of what I'm trying to say, excuse me. So I want to try to make like a whole video of this here, so hopefully I can help somebody out. But anyway, I'm not going to take this out as of yet, but like I said, this is actually almost the length of the car. This car is like 210 inches long. That harness says 204 according to Metra. So I'm really anticipating this here. I'm really anticipating this install, so hopefully everything goes pretty well. But anyway, this is what I got. This is what I have going on as of right now. So if you got any comments or anything, questions, please reach out to me, and I hope I can help you out. Y'all take it easy, and I'll see you on the next part. Okay, all right, so I'm back. I just decided just go ahead and do a real quick opening here, just kind of show you how long this harness is. I'm almost at the end of almost almost at the end of the car. Actually, I'm at the end of the car, but to show you how long this harness stretches out, that has to go into this entire car right here. So as you know, right here, so this is the front of the car, so this is where I got to run through the dash, you know. And so like I said, you know, this is the antenna that goes in the back of the new radio, and it's already like it's already pre-cut, so that way you ain't got to strip any wiring, anything like this here. So all you got to do is put your butt connectors on here and hook it up to the new system, then that's it. Then your radio should work. So we're gonna go back here and show you this here. And so this is the butt end of it. So this is the antenna adapter, and this is the 3 plugs where it goes into right here. And then you just run everything else throughout the car. So what I'm gonna have to do is, according to the way it looked like, showing how the harness is gonna go, I gotta peel this panel back a little bit, and then I'm just gonna try to run it through the rear seat over here. I'm just want to make it clean as possible so it doesn't snag up on anything or of that nature. So that's what we got going on right now. So I just wanted to open that up so you can kind of take a look at it. But like I said, I'll update you once I get this harness ran through and start taking paneling off, and just kind of show you how I'm gonna run mine, and hopefully it'll work that way. So like I said, if you got any comments, questions, anything like that, just reach out to me, and I'll be in touch. Take it easy. Okay, all right, I'm back. So I just want to go ahead and do this real quick here. I thought I was going to be done with the last part, but I'm just back real quick, just kind of show you what I'm going to do and how I'm going to run this harness. Let me pull this little back panel back here. So what I did, this is the tuner bypass harness here, as I showed in the last video. And what I ended up doing, I ended up kind of running on the side of the on the right rear side of the back seat of the car. And so this is the antenna adapter right here, and then as you see right here, you see it's got like 3 little areas for like where look like metal goes in that, like metal tabs or whatever, look like 3 plugs go at. It's actually gonna be these 3 plugs right here. So it look like one that has like a black one or blue, and then one that has like a little red cap on it. So that's gonna go in here. So just to give you an example, let me see, I'm trying to hold the camera and trying to do this here, but I think you kind of get the idea on what needs to be plugged in. Let me just go ahead and do it real quick. I should have been a little bit more prepared. Hold on, let me set the camera down real quick and try to hold on. All right, so this is the antenna. I got that off. That was real easy to do, obviously. Antenna adapter, the radio antenna. So it's gonna go. All right, so if you see my hand right here, let me get my big hand out the way so you can kind of see it. So what you do is you kind of go ahead and take the antenna off, and you're gonna kind of push down. You're gonna put this into the adapter, and then you just push it down until it kind of locks in place. And once you get this locked in, this is not going anywhere. And then let's see, there we go. All right, so I got it locked in here. And then afterwards, you take your 3 plugs right here, and then you just match them up to these little slots right here, and then those just plug in as such. So like I said, I got it running out that way. And then as I go around the car, what I'm going to have to do, if you see it like right here, so it's the back seat right here, and you see how I got the harness. So what I did, I just kind of like peeled this back a little bit here. I didn't have to take the seat off or anything. It was opening like right back here at the top. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this harness like down here, tuck this in here. I'm going to take this panel off like right down here, take all this off here. I'm going to run this harness up underneath it, so that way make it look real clean. And so this will be out the way, be a nice little clean install. And then of course I'm going to run up, take this off at the front here, take all this paneling off, and then we're going to run this up under the dash, and then just kind of feed it through, and then it'll come out right here. So if I remember this right, now these plugs right here, these are your speaker wires, so you won't need those anymore. So once you disconnect it from the factory radio, you will no longer need that. So that's the reasoning for that tuner and that adapter deal right there. So yeah, I just want to kind of show you this here, just showing you how this is going to go. But like I said, I'm trying to keep it down to using less parts of this video, but what I'm gonna end up doing is probably gonna be a lengthy video, so more than likely. So I'm gonna do some editing, of course, and all that good stuff. But I just want to show you guys, you know, ladies and gents, if you do this type of stuff. So just show you what I'm up against. So anyway, no, for real though, I'm gone this time. Mr. Law Jones gonna go ahead and sign off, and I will update you on the next one. Y'all take it easy. Have a nice evening. Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is Mr. Law Jones signing in with you. Just adding on another part of this video here. This is the 94 Cadillac Deville. As I showed the other night, if you haven't done so already, just take a couple minutes and click like, subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Been gaining some new supporters here, trying to make these videos a little bit better. Thank you for those that follow me. So as I showed the other day here, like I said, this is a 94 Deville. I bought this car a little over a year ago. Had 59,000 miles when I bought it. It's got 66 on it now. Had to do quite a bit of work to it. It's just stuff that I like to have stuff right, you know, reliable. I don't believe in breaking down. This has a 4.9 here, non-North Star engine in it. Anybody that knows about a 4.9, they're really good motors, but of course they have their flaws too. Mainly, they have, mainly the biggest flaw that anybody who has this type of car, it has the infamous power steering whine on here. I hate it, and I don't like to use the word hate. But yeah, it has a little whine to it, so I'm actually going to be replacing lines on here, so that's going to be another project. There's going to be another video project regarding that. On these cars here, like I said, this body style went from 94 to 99. The first 3 model years of it, it went with a fender skirted style, which started in 94 and it carried on to 96. And then when 97 to 99 models came in, they opened this rear wheel up over here, so it's more rounded over here. So I like them both. I like the fender skirted look, and I like the open wheel well look too. So and also these cars here came with like 3 to 4 different radio systems in here. Came with a standard system that had like either 4 or 6 speakers. Had a middle grade, which they call active audio, that has 11 speakers, and then the top of the line they have a Bose system in here. So what I've been doing, I was putting a brand new stereo system in this car because my factory setup, it went bad. So what's going on is not, you know, the Cadillacs are very different from any other GM car that you got. Even though they're on the same umbrella, but they're a little different. And the radio, when I took it out, didn't have the antenna wires or anything like that. Actually, the antenna is actually back here. So if you see right here, as I showed here, I kind of showed how I was running the tuner bypass. So if you put another radio in here that's not stock, you have to get a tuner bypass for this here, and you got to run this from the back. So this is the brain box right here, and over here this is the power antenna. So everything is back here. So you got to go back here. I'll pull this back. I know my trunk is a little junky because there's just some other stuff I'm just finishing up this project on with this car. So as I showed the other day, I got the harness running from the back seat over here. I don't know if you ain't gonna be able to see it, but I ran it from over there, and so I got that over here. And then what I did, I came down from this side here to the back, and so as I ran it, I just ran it here. I didn't have to take the back seat off. Some people do it, but I didn't have to take it off. I'm just still running the rest of the wire harness. So I ran it up under this under the door seal right here. So I took part of this off just a little bit here. I got it up under there, and the major part of it I took off was at the front. So if you see right here, I took this off right here, and so I'm just gonna run the rest of this here. I'm gonna run this up under here, so it'll be right there. So this will be clean up out the way. And before I do that, before I start making everything look real pretty, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna test this radio out, and this is the new radio that's going in here. So we'll just kind of give a little bit of old, a little bit of modern. This is a Pioneer. This is a 2500 NEX. And so like I said, this one here, it's got, you know, CD player in here, because I still play CDs. I know it's kind of old. This is satellite radio, XM satellite radio ready. Backup camera on it. I'm not gonna put a backup camera on this car, so I really don't do a lot of backing up with it. So that's gonna replace that, and that fits fine. So what I did already, I already kind of partly ran this tuner bypass harness here. So this is the front part of it. This is the antenna that's going to go into the back of the new radio. And why I see that you just join these up here. So also what I did was, now this is the harness that goes on the back of most of these newer radios right here. If you see, the plug on here is a little different. And on the GMs, most of GMs, like even like the 80s and 90s, I think even like early 2000s, had the same plug here. So it's a very universal plug. And so you just match these up, you know, color coordinated up here. So that'll be, so that's gonna be for this radio here. And also what I had to do, what I'm going to try, hopefully this will make my radio work in this car. I had to, make sounds come out and everything else. I had ordered this here. This is through Metra online. They do a lot of harnesses for radio installs, and they have dash kits and everything else. So that's the part number. I'm gonna leave it at the link below of the description of the video. So that's gonna be I'm sorry, let me do that again. So it's gonna be 71-1858-1. So I'm just gonna take a chance on this here. So hopefully this will work with what I need. So if you see these plugs a little bit different, because as I just showed you on the tuner bypass harness, it don't have a plug on it. So I'm hoping this will work here, and what it should do, should plug into this is such. Hold on, what I'm doing here. Yeah, so it should just plug right in and such right here. So that's what I'm hoping to accomplish. But if you see on here, this has 20 pins on and 20 wires, but only need about 13 of this here to make this work. So if it does work, everything else that's on here, I just either I'm going to snip them off, which I probably won't do. I'll just leave these on here and just duct tape, not duct tape these up, but use them, just electric tape and just, move them out the way, use what I need, and hopefully it'll work. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to update you once I get done with that and see what we got. So stay tuned once I get everything working. All right, here we go. We got Mr. Law Jones. This is the last part of this video here. This is the 94 Cadillac Deville that has the factory active audio system in here. This is the one I can explain about when you're doing the radio on these here. You have to do a tuner bypass harness. You can get this from Metro. I think Skosh is another manufacturer. I think it's a couple more others that makes these harnesses here. I actually found this on Amazon or either eBay. This was like $31. So definitely made this install a lot easier right here. And what I did was what I had to do to make this thing work right here. As you see when you do a lot of radio installs here, I'm just going to take this off to just kind of show you on a lot of these, this is a typical GM plug that you see on these here. So this is the more common plug right here that you see for a lot of GM installs. And what I had to do was I had to buy this particular plug right here. I had kind of put the part number in the last clip of the video, and you only need about 13-14 wires. So as you see right here, the rest of them are covered up. So either one or two things I'm either going to do. Either I'm going to leave it like this here. It's not going to touch on anything, or either I might just go ahead and just take them out of the plug itself. But yeah, I did get it working. So what I'm doing right now, I'm just going to kind of plug this in as such. Just plugged it in as such right there. As you see right here, these are already like pre-cut already from Metra, so which, like I said, makes the install a lot easier. I use waterproof butt connectors on here. I just need to melt these down a little bit here. Even though there's no water coming in here, I make leaders like this here, but just to make it a little cleaner, I just most likely just gonna go ahead and just melt these down right here. And then at the back here, on these active audio radio systems here, now I know these plugs are very weird on here. You do not have to clip this off. These here, you can actually just take this here and put it back there. So this will be on your factory radio. So if you have like the upgraded sound system, what if it had the cassette or had cassette and CD player, most likely will have these plugs back here. So the Eldorados from 92 to 95 had them. 92 to 95 Seville had it. I want to say the Bromes and the Fleetwoods had them too. So don't quote me on it, but I know the plugs are very similar. And then the DeVille's here from 94 to 95. 96 they changed. So it has a couple more others. So this here, I'm not going to cut this off here. So that way, if I ever decide if I want to sell this car, I don't have to worry about it. Somebody might want the original radio back in it, and that's fine. So all you got to do is just kind of tuck this away here. It's not going to hurt anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and turn the key. So like I said, you'll be able to hear it for the first time. So all I got to do now is just run all the harness back, run the harness through here, make it real clean, put the radio in here. So like I said, just clean this up and it'll look like, so this will look, real clean install. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the key to show it works. So it's powering up right now. So to show you work, let's go to a channel. We'll go to a local channel here in Dallas.
Experience data from September 2020 to
so you see it's working.
Details at T-Mobile.com. Free credit reports are
and so this particular radio here, it can play DVDs and actually play CDs. So I'm actually gonna put a CD off in here, and just so you can kind of get a little idea of the sound system in here. I got some more speakers I still need to put in here. So it's reading. So it's playing Isaac Hayes, Walk On By. So just give you, just give me a little example that it does work. So all I gotta do now, just kind of, check the harnesses where it need to go to, clean this up, and that'll be it. So I hope this video has helped out some people who has this car out here. I had looked everywhere on YouTube. I didn't really see any good videos about it. I'm not knocking anybody who did try to do a video for it, but I just figured, like, if I can help out somebody, I just try to go detail with it. This radio does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, as you see right here. So what I'm probably going to do is probably run the wires out of here. So I may just drill like a little hole here and then just run a wire out of here, so that way I can run like Android Auto, the wire for it, and I can just tuck my, put my phone in here or somewhere like that. So but other than that, so this is it. Just want to show you that it's working. But if you got any comments or questions, anything like that, just feel free to reach out to me, and I hope be able to help you out. Mr. Law Jones is signing out. Have a good weekend, and I'm out.